Hello dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad Ashraf and you're watching the Shafqakar channel. Dear students, in this lecture we will be talking about the sun's and earth relationship. We know that God has made life possible on a planet that is earth. There are other planets as well, but their life is not possible just because of certain reasons. So in this lecture we will get to know that how life is influenced by the sun and earth's relationship. So first of all, we'll try to know the Earth's rotation on its axis. कि अर्थ अपनी ही एक्सिस में अपनी ही मदार में कैसे कैसे घूमती है. So we know that Earth moves in its orbit. Earth अपने ही मदार में अपने ही ऑर्बिट के गिर्द घूमती है in the direction of east to west. Earth always moves from east towards the west. And this has made, and the whole earth is in a constant motion except two regions, the north pole and the south pole. These two regions always remain in a constant position. लेकिन जमीन पूरी घूमती है except in two position के जो north and south pole ये हमेशा constant ही रहते हैं. And this constant rotation of the earth from east to westwards has made or has caused a deflection. देखें ये नॉर्थ एंड साउथ पोल बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट नहीं है, बिल्कुल वर्टिकल नहीं है, एंड इट हैज अ डिफ्लेक्शन rightwards, and in the north hemisphere and in south hemisphere it has the deflection towards the west. So we know that the earth is divided into two hemispheres. From the equator which has a degree of 0 degrees Celsius, the upper side is called the north hemisphere, and the side below the equator is called the south hemisphere. So earth has a deflection towards right in the north hemisphere and a deflection in the south hemisphere towards the west. And this continuous motion has affected the ocean currents as well as the movement of the wind. देखें इसी मूवमेंट की वजह से, इसी रोटेशन की वजह से जो ओशन करंट्स पैदा होती हैं समंदर में, ठीक है, समंदर की मौजों में एक लग़ज़श पैदा हो जाती है एज वेल जो हवाई घूमती है, एंड दैट जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स डिफ्लेक्शन एंड कंटिन्यूअस मोशन ऑफ द अर्थ एंड इट्स ओन ऑर्बिट. This deflection, in the language of geography, the scientist has given the name to this deflection in the north and south hemisphere is called the Coriolis effect. So this deflection, which you can see in this picture, towards the right in the north hemisphere and towards the left in south hemisphere, is called the Coriolis effect. इसे Coriolis effect कहते हैं. And this has caused the rise and fall of water tides, which is called the water tides or oceanic tides, has caused by the respective gravitational force of moon and earth. लेकिन टाइड्स में जो मौजें होती हैं उनमें जो आगे होना और पीछे होना, these rhythmic motion of the oceanic tides has caused by the respective gravitational force of moon as well as of the earth. So dear students, now we'll understand the relationship of earth with the sun, that earth completes one revolution around the sun in 365 days, as well as earth complete one rotation in its own axis within the 24 hours, and this rotation results in the changes of day and night, while the revolution of earth around the sun results in the change in season. We have witnessed different seasons throughout the year in one revolution: the spring, autumn, summer and winter. And these changes in the season does not occur because of the distance of sun and earth, rather they occur because of the deflection of north and south pole. देखें ये जो अर्थ का रिवॉल्यूशन है अराउंड द सन, इट इज नॉट इन अ कंप्लीट सर्कुलर शेप, रादर इज द एलिप्टिकल. ये हमेशा बेजवी शक्ल में एक ऑर्बिट के अंदर घूम रहे होते हैं अराउंड द सन. And this change does not occur, the change in the season does not occur because of the change in the distance, rather these changes occurred by the inclination and polarity. there are two equinoxes as well as two solstices. Equinox क्या होते हैं? Equinox is a season that comes twice in the year where we witness the equal day and night, which is of 12 hours. That comes in the spring in north hemisphere as well as in the autumn in north hemisphere. We call the northern one the vernal hemisphere in the spring, and in the autumn one we call as the autumnal equinox. And the day comes the 21st March come for the vernal equinox, while 23rd September that comes the autumnal equinox, जहां पर दोनों डेज में the duration of day and night are equal, as well as when we see at the solstices as of the summer as well as of winter solstice, it comes on 21st June and this comes on the 22nd December. Here comes at the northern hemisphere, जिसमें summer solstice में जो northern hemisphere है, hemisphere is a region above from the 0 degree of the equator towards north is the northern hemisphere, while the lower side below the 0 degree towards south pole is the southern hemisphere. देखें जो समर सोल्स्टाइस में डे का ड्यूरेशन हमेशा ज्यादा होता है एंड फ्यू डेज बिफोर एंड आफ्टर दैट रेंजेस from 12 to 13 hours, while in winter solstice the duration of day is shortest. देखें जो नॉर्थन हेमिस्फीयर में विंटर सोल्स्टाइस में दिन का ड्यूरेशन हमेशा सबसे ज्यादा कम होगा, while on the June or the summer solstice the duration of the day will be maximum, while at the vernal and equinox the duration of the day and night will be same. So dear students, now we'll try to answer some logical questions regarding the earth and sun relationship. देखें सवाल है कि भाई रेज सन रेज की सन रेज 100% या वर्टिकल रेज ऑफ सन जमीन की कौन सी जगहों पर पड़ती हैं, ठीक है. इफ वी सी एट दी वर्नल एक्विनॉक्स एंड ऑटमनल एक्विनॉक्स, जहां पर स्प्रिंग और ऑटम की बात आती है, तो जमीन की इक्वेटर के ऊपर द इक्वेटर ऑफ द अर्थ उनके ऊपर 100% या फुल रेज पड़ती हैं सन का, while on the solstices of the summer and winter इनकी देखें यहां पर इक्वेटर नीचे आ रहा है और यहां पर भी नीचे आ रहा है, so while the rays which are fully shedding itself on the earth, this does come the tropic of cancer एंड इस तरफ से अगर देखें तो ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉन, क्योंकि इक्वेटर अगर इस तरफ या नीचे है तो इस तरफ ऊपर होगा, तो इसलिए जो सेकंड हमारे पास आता है दैट लाइन कम्स और दैट पैरेलल इज ऑफ द ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉन. यहां पर हमने समझ लिया कि भाई इक्विनॉक्सेस पे आइदर वो वर्नल हो या ऑटमनल हो, इनके इक्वेटर पर रेस की 100% रेस पड़ती हैं, while on the summer solstices रेस समर रेस डायरेक्टली पड़ती हैं on the tropic of cancer, और जबकि विंटर में है वो है tropic of capricorn which is in the southern hemisphere which is below the equator. Then comes the second questions, the 24 hours daylight and the 24 hours darkness. देखिए हमने एक सेंस पढ़ा है कि भाई आर्कटिक एंड एंटार्कटिक पे हमेशा 6 मंथ्स के लिए डेज रहती हैं और 6 मंथ्स के लिए नाइट होती है. तो दैट इज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द, अगर हम समर और विंटर की बात करें, देखिए अब ये जमीन है, जमीन का जो नॉर्थ पोल है दैट इज डिफ्लेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स राइट, और इस पॉइंट पर so the diffraction which is of 23.5 degree angled towards north and 23.5 degree tilted towards west. यहां पर जब ईस्ट की तरफ पड़ रहा होता है, so थ्रू आउट 6 मंथ्स, जब ये जमीन यहां से ऑटम तक जाती है, सो दिस रीजन दैट द डिफ्लेक्टेड रीजन ऑलवेज बी रिमेन्ड इन द लाइट ऑफ सन थ्रू आउट 24 आवर्स। तो जब ये जमीन अपना चक्कर यहां से कंप्लीट करती हैं, यहां तक आती हैं, इन द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ 6 मंथ्स in the northern, so the northern hemisphere, so the northern hemisphere of the earth always be remained throughout the 24 hours in light, while its southern hemisphere, while the antarctic circle, it always be remain in darkness. एंड इन ऑपोजिट टू दिस, जब हम इस तरफ देखते हैं, इसका साउथ पोल बिल्कुल डार्कनेस पे आ रहा है, द नॉर्थ पोल कम्स इन द डार्कनेस, while its south pole comes in the light. So we can say that throughout the winter at the north pole of the earth there always remain darkness, 24 hours darkness, ठीक है। और इसका जो साउथ पोल है, तो यहां पर हमेशा 24 आवर्स लाइट रहेगी, इसलिए ये ड्यूरेशन अकर्स रिमेन फॉर द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ 6 मंथ्स। लेकिन सीजनल चेंजेस जब होती हैं, सीजन इन द नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर पे चेंजिंग इन द at the March there has become the spring, in September the autumn, and in winter there comes the season of winter, where we have witnessed the longest day at 21st June in summer, while the shortest day that comes in winter, that is of 22 December. जबकि 21st March and the 23 September, these are 2 days where the duration of day and night becomes equal to each other, while the day of the length at the equator. So the last question is asked about the duration of the day at the equator throughout the seasons, either it is in winter, summer, autumn, or in spring season. The duration of the light will always be of 12 hours. So this was all about the earth and sun relationship. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next lecture.